Hi, you're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K, broadcasting around the world, award winners and emerging artists from the city beautiful Orlando, Florida. In a book called The Jazz of Physics by Stefan Alexander, the author explains John Coltrane's fascination with physics. One of Coltrane's biggest idols was Albert Einstein, and he embarked on a multidisciplinary investigation in a fervent search of connections among modern physics, cyclic time in Eastern philosophy, Western harmony, and African polyrhythms. Like Einstein, those discoveries in physics were greatly influenced not only by physics but by other disciplines. Coltrane realized that he had to go beyond the Western and classic jazz idioms to make his music cosmic and express the cosmic through music. Coltrane should serve as an inspiration especially for the scientists. I'm going to make the case that through independent study Coltrane acquired a main lesson from Albert Einstein's invariance principle and integrated it into his music. One of Coltrane's friend musicians is a witness about his incredible discourse about the symmetry of the solar system, talking about black holes in space and constellations and the whole structure of the solar system, and how Einstein was able to reduce all of that complexity into something very simple. Then he explained to me that he was trying to do something like that in music, something that came from natural sources, the traditions of the blues and jazz, but that there was a whole different way of looking at what was natural in music. Well, fascinating, isn't it? And let's see whether we can catch the application of invariance principles into our guest's music tonight.
Whoa, whoa, yeah!
Italian-born saxophone player, multi-instrumentalist and composer, currently based in Brighton, UK, welcome to Light Lounge with Dimitri K, Betty Accorsi.
Thank you so much for having me here.
We're listening to Who is the Queen? After the cutty stark, sweet and growing roots, your album Nature Prints by Betty Accorsi Quartet with a release date 18th July. Obviously to big extent inspired by nature. Tell us something about your interaction with the poems of American poetess Mary Oliver.
So I found a book by Mary Oliver one day in a bookshop in Milan, and I remember I opened the book. It was a collection of poems, and before I could realize I had almost finished it. So I bought the book, and then I bought other books of Mary Oliver poems, and I was almost like enchanted by her writing and also her deep connection with nature.
Well, with the connection of poetry, music and nature, we're getting very close probably to the Coltrane's fascination with the Einstein's invariance principle, isn't it?
Maybe I'm not talking to them, maybe I'm talking to myself. Maybe I feel so lonely sometimes that I want rocks to be alive and drink the water of the vase where I put them. I want to hear a reply from the owl sitting on the tree, just to hear a sound in the sharp silence and see what she thinks about me. Mother Nature gave everyone a place in the world, and I think that maybe mine was to speak to her.
of a little bird. When the food arrives, I can feel that just because.
With Nature Prints, you steered your repertoire into a new lyrical path, becoming in the process one of the few British female saxophonists to influence the jazz genre. You're from Milan, Italy. Would Italy give you the same jazz career perspective as the UK is giving you currently?
So this is a good question. So I think that living in England gave me a new vision on music and also made me believe more in myself as a composer. Because I remember that in Italy, when I was studying at the Conservatoire, I felt a little discouraged to write new material, while in the UK it is normal for a musician to also be a composer and a songwriter. So these things helped me a lot in my career, and also the magic English landscapes, the rain and the woods and the folk music inspired me a lot to write new pieces.
Well, obviously, UK is giving you new vision, inspiration, and self-confidence, which are reflecting in your music. Your playing is alert, extraordinary, and in control of the sound quality and tonal nuances. How much is that influenced by your collaborative musicians?
I love playing with my musicians, and because they pay attention to dynamics, and I think that nuances are very important in a music piece, especially in my music. And Dan, Andy, and Joe are all very sensitive to dynamics, and they can build something really intense just from a whisper.
One album never becomes what it is unless collaborated with great musicians, and you obviously did it. the Accorsi Quartet has performed most notably at Pizza Express Soho, the Peasantry Chelsea, Hampstead Jazz Club, the Verdict Brighton Jazz Festival. What is the creative input places like those giving to your music?
So these are all very cool places with a very, very beautiful stage. Every time I played in these venues is different, and every time the audience is very supportive and encouraging. They all just motivate me to keep going so that I can play there again.
The excitement of playing live in front of an audience gives another energy of the performance and the music itself. And as long as they are inviting you back, that means they love what you're doing. what is the next creative avenue for Betty Accorsi?
So I love playing abroad, and I went most recently to a jazz jam in Copenhagen, and I played a few duo shows in Strasbourg with my partner Andrea. And especially in Strasbourg, where I could barely speak any French, I could build a connection with the audience that felt very familiar, but also different and exciting at the same time. So I guess that the next creative avenue for me will be to learn French. In fact, I'm already working on a song that might have lyrics in French.
Maybe on your next album we're going to listen to the French language advances you already have. Thank you for stopping by, Betty. Along with your sax playing, we also enjoyed your brooding, sensitive vocals. And now, from the listeners of Light Lounge with Dimitri K, let's wish Betty Accorsi success. And for those interested to purchase her new album Nature Prints, where it is available.
You can find the album on Bandcamp and on my website. If you want, you can listen to it also on all the streaming platforms. Thank you so much, Dimitri.
You're very welcome, Betty. With one more of your tunes, Molly, let's wish Betty Accorsi one more time. Good luck.
And my soul's alive, alive, oh. was a fishmonger, and short was no wonder, for so were her father and mother before. And they both wheeled their barrows through streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh.
Life is better than listening to a commercial radio station playing endlessly a few resembling songs. If you feel that way, you came at the right place. Light Lounge with Dimitri K plays the best award winners and independent artists around the world. And now let's continue with diversity of the music, transform the shades of the day into universal beauty.
Hi, this is recording artist Keith Eatmon, and you're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. My track titled Let's Get Together is a call to connection, a reminder to set aside stress and embrace the beauty of life, love, and joy. Whether you're winding down after a long day or looking to uplift your spirits, this track is the perfect companion. Enjoy the ride.
There was a time, do you remember, when life was easy and free? Yeah, kicking back, had time for dreaming. Crazy how time just is constantly passing. But tonight, take your stress out the door, leave your worries behind. 'Cause tonight, it's alright. 'Cause life feels so much better with love. I know that there's a way that we can make it. Follow the way of love. We'll be strong forever if we breathe as one. Let's stay together. Let's get together. It's getting harder just to feel it. Blinded by the things we don't see. Yeah, beauty in life, love and family. The weight of the world gets in between you and me. But tonight, we will all be flying on a beautiful Sometimes we lose our way, but we made it all here and we plan to stay. If we keep our hearts open and we keep the path clear, love is the answer and it's always here.
Hi, how you doing? I'm Bob Jeter, and you're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. So I've been doing music for quite a while now. On and off, I've lived many places. Lived in Europe, Paris, London, New York. I've been writing songs for a long time. Not too long ago, I released an EP called Long for the Ride with the great producer, Kenny Kirby. And tremendous players, man. Check it out on Spotify, wherever you listen to your tunes. And yeah, man, I'm sort of a rebel, but well, I have a cause, and you can check me out on my podcast as well, Bob's Blues in the News. Nice being here. Take care.
All I want is you by my side. Babe, you only along for the ride. Only along for the ride. I can roll on a radio. Let's turn it up and get down. Convertible dreams running wild in the streets in the all-time American town. When you played the thrill queen, baby, I heard the jazz and joy. You were every girl in the world, but I was every boy. All I wanted was you by my side. Babe, you're only along for the ride. All I wanted was you by my side. Babe, you're only along for the ride. Only along for the ride. Memory pink and charcoal gray are the colors I painted the song. You were 90 and perfect, baby, but no one stays perfect too long. All I wanted was you by my side. Baby, you're only along for the ride. All I wanted was you by my side.
Hi, I'm Jaime Black, and you are listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. I write love songs and witchy folk music that is to be used for spiritual practice. And I hope you love the new song, and thanks so much for having me on the show.
You're welcome, Jamie. Let's enjoy your song, Take My Hand.
Now that I've left behind these broken dreams in my troubled mind, am I still dreaming? Did I finally find you? So take my hand and lead me through these sacred lands. And love will be, if you hold on, you'll see. And love will be all we need. Waited all this time to see your blue eyes smiling at mine, and I'm not dreaming. No, this time came to find you. So take my hand, lead me through these sacred lands, and love will be, if you hold on, you'll see. And love will be all we need. Oh, no. Take my hand and hold me close. Say you'll be my man, and I will be yours forever. You'll see, and love will be all we need. And love will be, just hold on to me. And love will be all we need.
Hey y'all, I'm Toby S. Reeves, singer-songwriter and founder of Indie Heritage. My music's rooted deep in the back roads, blending storytelling folk with a new sound I call holler step. It's bluegrass grit with shifting rhythms, born from front porches, dirt roads, and the heartbeat of Appalachia. I write songs for folks who carry their stories in their boots, raw, honest, and full of soul. I'm Toby S. Reeves, and you're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. Thanks for making space for the music.
A mandolin like mountain breeze, a banjo bold and tight. They lit the halls in the 1950s, two-voice wrapped in light. I got strings in my blood, tunes in my spine. From Brown County hills to that Kentucky shine. Notes don't follow rules when your roots run deep. It's holler step time, where the soul don't sleep. Daddy wired up the amp at dawn, bent notes till dust fell slow. He'd say play what's in your heart, even if it's hard to show. He never chased the easy song, he found the ones that spark. And every chord he passed to me still flickers in the dark. I got strings in my blood, fire in my hand, from Bill Monroe's beat to a lightning brand. Notes don't care if the meter's clean, they dance in threes or in 17. Shape the sound, help Bill Monroe hold sacred ground. Now I carry that old thread in a beat that skips and step. I got strings in my blood, tangled and true. They hum in time with red clay shoes. Kentucky, Indiana, through thunder and flood, this rhythm raised me. Holler step love. It's strings in my blood.
Greetings, my people. This is DOGU from Cologne, Germany. I am one half of the production duo Ancient Astronauts, and you're listening to The Light Lounge with Dimitri K right now. And I would like to introduce you to a solo single of mine that I did with the singer Brazen Rule. Brazen Rule is a singer from Lira in northern Uganda. And the song is like a kind of reggae hip-hop mix that we did a while ago. And it kind of represents the music that I stand for, that I come from. It's hip-hop, reggae, instrumental breaks and beats, and positive messages, conscious messages. And yes, we all need more good vibes in this world. Less war, good vibes, unity. Unity is strength. So enjoy good vibes by me, Dogu, and Brazenwood. Blessed love.
If you want to happy life, come and go with them happy people. Like a truck, like dynamite. Non-stop sticking on me head like a time bomb. So pull up your hands now. Let me see you wig up on the pin. Nah. Pull up, who don't wanna shout it out like if you love the good vibes, the good vibes. Stress free, man, bring it up. If you love the good vibes, nah. So pull up, who don't wanna shout it out like if you love the good vibes, the good vibes. Stress free, man, bring it up. If you love the good vibes, nah. ambulance. No, I'm it with the quad taking on me, paroquet. Pull up on one and shout it out like, oh. If you love the good vibes, the good vibes, oh. Stress free and fling it up, oh. If you love the good vibes, nah, nah. So pull up on one and shout it out like, oh. If you love the good vibes, oh. Stress free and fling it up, oh. If you love the good vibes, nah, nah. Space dance, we keep kicking. We light up, we keep kicking. Hey, my love, bro.
Hi, I am Matthew Johnson, and you are listening to The Light Lounge with Dimitri K. I am a new songwriter from North Dakota, and I love making impactful songs about fun times and hardships that I and many others experience every day. I hope you enjoy my music.
Coffee's cold, I'm running late. Same damn loop, different day. Say I'll change, swear I will, but here I am, standing still. Bad habits wear a friendly face. Call you back, won't give you space. I light the fire, then watch it die. Chasing dreams with broken tires. But I keep on swinging through the fall. Ain't got much, but I give it all. Step by step, I'm trying to move. Trapped in boots full of yesterday's blues. Tried to run, but I tripped on me till something holy hit my knees. Felt like thunder in my chest. Boy, you ain't lost, you just need rest. Now every step I take, I see I'm walking home to the real me. Cracks and rain. Now I bless them, they called my name. It wasn't grit, it wasn't fight. It was grace that changed my sight. Now the mirror don't look like a ghost. Looks like a man who's been through most. Still got scars, still got sin, but I ain't going back again. I ain't perfect, but I'm moving on. A little more right than I am wrong. To the real me. Takes a crash to learn to fly. You don't know God till you've run dry. But when you're down and can't get up, that's when He fills your empty cup. Yeah, I was blind, now I believe this broken road was made for me. Step by step, I break the chain. Found my soul in the driving rain. No more running, no disguise. Just a fire burning in my eyes. And if I fall, I'll rise again with dirt on my hands and a second wind. Now every step I take, I see I'm walking home to the real me. Wild and free.
You're listening to Light Lounge with Dimitri K. It's time to say goodbye. And remember, hesitation is temporary, music lasts forever. Most of the artists you heard on this show are independent artists. And if you like some of them, you can Google the name and find them on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, and the rest of the digital media, and that would be a great support for them. For any comments, suggestions and feedback, please email me at kopublishing@gmail.com. I'm Dimitri K, broadcasting from the city beautiful Orlando, Florida.
Is that the book yet you're talking about?